Hello and welcome everybody to this plugin review of survival games made by Wazup92. Maybe remember this guy. This guy makes really insane plugins. And today we're taking a look by his request, his survival games plugin, one of the original Spigot SG plugins. And now for the features list, well, this will take a while. Because you see, this plugin brings so much with it. Achievements, stats in a GUI display, deathmatch, bungee mode, 1.8 titles, tier 1, tier 2 chests, let's say like 80-90% customizable, vault support, it has its own coin system, parties, spectator mode, you can set a bounty on a player, sponsor a player, spectate a player, you have so many stuff that you can change, place blocks, break blocks, put it in a list, then you have a whitelist where you can break specific blocks or place specific blocks, grace period times, global lobby, changeable signs, format and everything, sign system, leaderboards, all built into this plugin, auto join system. This plugin is really huge, and you see we still have here some videos that are a little bit outdated. Here's some pictures that are also outdated, but still those are one of the most noticeable features that we have in this plugin. Like here you have a supply drop or a in-game shop. Before the round starts you can buy some stuff that will help you out later on in the game. Compass tracker, so you can track the nearest player. You can choose the tier 2 chests. The tier 1 chests are normal chests, but tier 2 can be whatever you want, even grass blocks for sake. Then here a winner map, if you win, fireworks, arena editor, here you can see the achievements, spectator mode, and that's pretty much it. Join signs with stats of the arena in it, that's pretty much it. Here you can also use title manager if you want for the plugin to display the titles. You know what, actually I will also download this too, but first if you wanna get this plugin you buy it. I don't know the price yet, but maybe it's 10 bucks or something like this. If you want this plugin, just normally click on first buy, pay through PayPal, support the developer. You click on download now, click on keep, and then you just drag and drop the plugin into your plugins folder. And then you do the same with title manager. Also click on keep, put it inside the plugins folder and start your server. And there you will see here survival games successfully loaded. But for this part, this is only just for the potions, so this is not important if you won't use potions in your survival games chests. But yeah, let's go have a look at the config files. Here you see the folder survival games, and let's take a look at all of them. So let's begin from the config file. Here you can customize everything. From the win coins, those are the coins that you get for every time you win a round. Kill coins for when you kill a player. Min and max XP per kill, this is how much experience you get when you kill somebody. That helps you rank up, and if you reach the maximum level, then you can execute a command that will be the reward. Like, I don't know, you can give a player 30,000 coins or whatever you want. Here the broadcast winner, so that in chat there will be a broadcast that says who won the Arena X, and here underneath is when Arena X is starting, like I don't know, Arena Turbulence starting in 30 seconds. Advanced rollback, this is for rollbacking the whole world, and if this is false then it will just roll back the survival game stuff. Like for example, you have your supply drops on the map, then they will just get rolled back, and that's pretty much it, and all of the items that are on the ground. And here allow arena modifications. This is if you can break blocks, grass, etc. And if the explosion can damage some blocks like cobblestone and stuff like this. Winning fireworks time 15 seconds, delay in between fireworks 2 seconds, load top leaders minutes 30 minutes, you can put it on 15 minutes, you can configure everything that you want. Winning fireworks time, put it to 5 to 10 seconds, delay in between fireworks could be 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 1 second, whatever you want. Warning kick after 5, this is for example when you stand in front of a player and this player hits you with an arrow to prevent from spectators interfering with normal players. The main word is broad, so this is like the, let's say, hub word of the plugin, which for example you get kicked from a from an arena, then you will get teleported back to this world that you set it here in a config file. Block behind signs, stained glass, you can put also stained clay or grass blocks, whatever you want. Saving tasks, this is when the plugin will save the statistics and the leaderboards. Check for updates if there's a new survival games update. Give winner map. This is when the winner gets a map and an image that says like congratulations. Here you can just link then an image, and this is just an image of a cake that the developer provided. The next, display arena state on block. This is, for example, you have a sign on your wall, and then behind the wall, if the arena is in lobby mode, the glass is green, or the block that is set in the config that can be colored. If it's in-game, then the block behind is red, or if it's stopped, then it's a darker red, or whatever colors you want. You can configure this also later on. Can players join as a spectator? So this is if the arena is already in-game and you're in the main lobby, you're not in a round, and you just want to join into this round and spectate players. Maybe you want to help out a friend to help him where the other players are, or to help him sponsor him something if you have enough coins. Spectators separate chat, so this is that spectators and the players in the arena that are still alive have separate chats. The same here for separate arena chats, so that the players from the arena turbulence can't see the chat from the arena breeze island, for example, so that every round has its own chat and it's not visible to any other player. Compass max radius, this 200, you can change it to whatever you want, but this is 200 blocks or meters, because one block is 1 meter. 200 blocks is the maximum radius that the compass can read. So let's say there's a player near you 200 blocks, then the compass will still see him. But if it's like 201 block away from you, the compass will start scanning around, so it will be over the hotbar says scanning, and yeah, you get the point. Strike lightning of death, if a lightning strikes you when you die. Shop inventory size, so this is 36 of those little columns, which is like 4 rows. Starting coins, you get 100 coins when you start out, and the ender chest as a tier 2, so basically you just place down an ender chest. When you open it, tier 2 items will be inside. Show health on bow hit, so when you hit somebody with a bow, it shows the health. Clear entities on end, so this if you have like zombies, skeletons, all that stuff inside the arena, then they will get automatically killed. The scoreboard, if it should be enabled or not, and teleport players to global lobby on leave, so if they will get teleported, where is at the global lobby point. Care package, this is the supply drop that I mentioned to you, so you get the ender chest inside of a chest, then you place it down, the countdown starts, and then after X seconds that you see here that you can configure, then the care package will drop, and inside there's content. You can modify the content into the chests.yml file, but here you can also modify how many blocks above need to be free in order for the care package to drop. And here, if you want to display the coins in chat, I'm just gonna put it on true, so this will basically display the coins that you have already, and the rank in the chat. So yeah, normally basically just displays the rank. Like let's say you're level 1, level 2, then this will be displayed in the chat. Give the book, so to give you an idea of the plugin, what's the goal and everything that the developer rewrote. It would be also nice if we could configure this book and inside of it. Settings, vote enabled, so that you can vote for the time of the day when you play, the chest types, and the health. Explosions, unbreakable blocks, so when TNT explodes, for example, or a creeper, then this 20 is glass. You can also look up what is, if you go on this site, then you can just type in the ID 20, you see that's glass, and that means the glass won't be broken by TNT. Can spectators open player inventory, so when a spectator clicks, right clicks on a player, then he can see his inventory. Spectator leave item, if he gets a magma cream or whatever you set to be the leave item, that he will get that, so he can quit with the item instead of typing a command to leave. Lobby leave item, so when you are in the lobby, and then you just the same thing, you right click the magma cream or whatever you have it, Like let's say here, leave item stack magma cream, you change that to, I don't know, book or bed, whatever you want. Then you click on this item, then you get automatically teleported out of the arena. So and then here, those configs are just for if you want it or don't want it, like kits, so you get items at the beginning. The shop is for that you can buy some stuff for the beginning, like food or weapons, armor, whatever you set it in the chest. In the chest at YAML was it, I think, or no, it's in the shop at YAML. So those items, I'll explain this later. These are just so these are just items that will be automatically in the shop GUI, but I will add one extra item to show you how you can add it by yourself. So the same here, load arenas delay on enabled. So this is like every 10 seconds, I think, or 10 ticks an arena gets loaded, so there's no lag in between. The same here, the shop item stack emerald, so that means that you will get when you join into the arena and you're waiting for more players to join. Basically that's still lobby state. You get an emerald and that is the shop. So you open it, you get those items. You can choose between the stuff that's inside that you want. You just click on it, then you buy it and you get it on the arena start. The same for the kits. This is just a chest. There you have 3 categories, like your kits, purchasable kits and VIP kits. You can also set if you need or don't need permission for it, or if it's a free kit, or if you can buy it with coins. And for the bounty, that's just like, I don't know, you have 500 coins and there's a player that killed you, you're mad at him, you want him get killed, then you can just put a bounty on him, like let's say 200 coins. A bounty on him with 200 coins. The 200 coins will be taken from your account and put on this player's head, and then the killer of this player will get the 200 coins, or if he survives the last, then he will get the 200 coins. He will keep them if he survives. And then the same for the voting. I said it before, you can vote for health, time and chest type. And this is just for when you open the GUI with the votings, then the subcategories open, which are those. The back item, to go back one GUI. Sponsor item, this is for when you're a spectator and this is to wanna sponsor somebody. This is for the kit menu, so like I said before, you have here the skull item are your own kits, the category, the diamond is for purchase more kits, and the emerald is for VIP kits. Here, commands that are allowed, you can just type in like this, hub without a slash, so that means then that those items will be automatic, that those commands will be enabled, you can execute them and everything without the plugin interfering and blocking them. Here you see placeable and breakable blocks. So breakable blocks like 18 is, here you see oak leaves. If the arena modification is enabled, then breakable and placeable blocks will matter. But right now they don't matter because it's off, but if you turn it on, then they will automatically, those blocks that are listed here in those two countries will automatically be breakable or placeable, however you set it. Those 3 items use Vault if you want to hook up to an external economy plugin, and UID. This is good, for example, when a player changes his name, he will keep all of his kits, stats and coins. And the MySQL, that's if you have a Bungie server and you have multiple servers with the survival games plugin on it. You can just synchronize all of the data, the stats, the coins and everything between servers. And here the Bungie mode. This is that the plugin takes control of the whole server. So one server is one arena, but you can have also map voting, which means that you can have like 9-10 arenas in one server. You can vote for an arena and then you can just start playing in this arena. If let's say Turbulence has 5 votes, the most votes out of all of the other arenas on the list, then you will get to play on Turbulence. And here, yeah, this is the voting, if you want it enabled or disabled. So if you want to have multiple arenas on the server and vote for an arena to play, or if you have like, let's say one server is one arena. Default wait time 180 seconds, which is like 3 minutes. Lock votes at so 10 seconds, then the votes get locked. Then you can't vote anymore for a map. Time skip 2, so this is when there are enough players on the server, then the timer skips to 30 seconds. And here skip when players reach 5, so this is when 5 players reach, so when 5 players are on the server, then the timer goes to 30 seconds. Amount of randomized maps, 3, I don't know exactly what this is, this config is new, but maybe this is like, I don't know, I need to ask the developer for this, I'm sorry, but I really don't know about this config, what it could be.
Are you stupid? This config is for when have 9 arenas on your server in Bungie mode. Then the plugin displays in the voting GUI 3 randomly selected arenas that you can vote for to play in. After every round finish, in Bungie mode the plugin displays another 3 random arenas in the GUI.
Main server lobby, so or whatever you set it, like hub or hub server, you just type this in, and when you leave the survival games server, then you get automatically connected to the lobby server. Unload unused arenas words, so this will save you RAM and storage if the arenas are unloaded, so that means less lag, less problems. Game still ends, so one game, then the server gets restarted. Here's the name of the server that will be displayed in the scoreboard. And here delay till the server closes 5 seconds. And you can put in a command that will be executed. The same here for the winner. When somebody wins, then a command gets executed. Like, I don't know, money, give, percent, player percent, and then how much you want. The same for the death. Player kill per executed command. So this is when a player kills another player. And here this is for the rank ups, so the first rank requires 20 XP, and then as you go bigger and bigger, so when you get more and more ranks, then the modifier is 1.3, so the next rank you will need 26 XP, and then the same for the other, then you will need 52 XP, and so on and so on. Basically said, every time you rank up you will need more XP to rank up. The max rank is 30, and then you see here the rank commands 30, broadcast player has reached the highest rank. Here are also the cooldowns, so the care package, you can place a care package every 5 seconds, the same with the bounty, you can set a bounty on a player every 10 seconds, you can click on a sign every 3 seconds, and you can execute a command every 4 seconds. Here the titles, the same, load delay, then yeah, I think that this is in ticks. So this is like all half a second, and this is like state time 2 seconds. And the same here, you can enable or disable them and change the titles, and that's pretty much it. Here's the bounty, the amount of bounties that you can set on a player, the achievements, so kill, first kill gives you 10 XP, the same here. Then kills gives you 100 XP, the same with wins, games, and rank ups. In the messages you can configure everything what you want, the prefix, the party prefix, the scoreboard. And here the messages, you can configure them too. There's one thing I really don't like about those messages is that it's like 50% configurable. Like, let's say, see here, you don't have permission to do this. If you want to type in a color, like let's say here green, and if you put those little columns in it, in my case I tried it, the plugin didn't recognize this, it resetted the messages file, which I think is really bad. And Wazup, please make the messages 100% configurable. This would be really great. Here in the players, here you will see just the stats of the players, the info about them. Here, like I said, this is the shop.yml. I'm gonna add one more item to it. So you just do this, go one low, put a little dash in the first column, and let's see, what could I put in? Let's put a diamond sword. Diamond sword. You need to write it in capital. Diamond underline sword underline space double dot 1 double dot. So then we will add the enchantments to damage all. If you want to see the enchantments list, you can just double click on this link. Then you get sent to this link where you see all the enchantments. So here we see damage all, increases damage against all targets. put it here, damage all. The level, let's put it on level 3, and then double dot 2 times. The price will be 300 coins. What we should do, put a space there and closed column, save it, and then this item will be inside of the shop GUI. The signs, this will be the sign list, so where the signs are placed. The sponsor, here we see the category, the item displayed for the category, and then the items inside of the category. Same with chests, wanna put something inside, so the same with the shop. Just put in the item name, space, double dot, then the amount, but you can also put in like the enchantment, a name, a lore, the ability, everything that you want. And kits, you see here the kit name, if you need a permission for it or not, if it is viable, if it is free. So this kit is a free kit, like you see here, but we also have some premium kits like here, pro, permission false, viable true, or for example beast. You can also buy this kit, better said, you get a permission for this kit, and then only players with this permission can get this kit. But here for example the pro, this kit is buyable, it doesn't need a permission, so it means everybody can get this kit. Better said, buy this kit. But that's it for the config stuff. Let's go into the in-game stuff. When we join in, you see we first have this scoreboard because this is from title manager, but if you type in /sg, you see all of the commands. See here we have for example this sign, which is a survival game sign, but first we go to our world, which I'm gonna use this map. This is the map that I'm gonna use for the showcase. So see it, it's the map Turbulence, and we can just easily import our world with the survival games plugin. Really, we have integrated world manager system as well. So you just type in, like we see here, the last command, sg world manager or wm, and then we just go and we type in again /sg world manager, import, and then the map name, which you'll see is right here. So be sure to write the name exactly like you can see here in your server folder. Import Turbulence, importing world. Then let's go sg wm tp, and then we go here to Turbulence, and here we are. And you see here the ender chests, they're already here by default with the map, but you can also just normally replace them like standard. Go here in game mode 1. I'm also gonna put some normal chests here, so you can see that this plugin has tier 1 and tier 2 chests. You don't need to modify anything, you just place them down like this and that's it. Now we're just gonna go and create an arena. The compass is just for, you see, word editing teleportation. So let's type in /sg admin to see more commands. We see here it's sg create, and let's type in the arena name, Turbulence, the team size, so we can have like 2. Team size is 2, so that means 2 players per team, or you can put it 1, so then it's a solo game, 1 player per team. So team size 1, and min teams 2, that means right now in this situation 2 players to start this arena. But if you type in 2 players in a team and 2 teams need to be started, that means 4 players need to be in the arena in order to start the game. Right now we created the map Turbulence, and I'm just gonna put some lapis blocks so to mark my spawn points. But you don't need to do this is just for me, so I can just easily find them again. But the next command to set the spawn points is /sg add spawn, if I can spell this right, spawn, and then the name Turbulence. You see here, this is spawn 1, this is spawn 2, this is spawn 3, and this is spawn 4. But if you accidentally like set another spawn and you wanna delete it, the command for this is here, SG remove spawn, and then SG remove spawn turbulence, and then the last spawn point that you set will be deleted. So right now everything is pretty much done. If you still want to have deathmatch, you can just type in /sg add deathmatch turbulence. So you see here, there's the first location, there's the second location. That's pretty much it of the setting up. You can also set a global lobby if you want. So let's go back and set the global lobby here. SG set global lobby. The global lobby has been set. Now we also have the command /sg kit. You can give a kit to somebody if you want, but this is the only command right now. You also have /sg enable or disable an arena, start or stop an arena. You can reload the plugin, which I'm gonna do right now. So reload it. Reload it in 17 milliseconds. You can also put a modifier. For example, you have a modifier 2. That means every coin that you get will be times 2, like you get 5 coins for winning. If you have a times 2 modifier, that means you will get 20 coins for winning. And you can also reset a player's stats, but you can also, which is really cool, edit an arena in a GUI, which is here SG edit and then the name of the map. And we see here we can customize really everything in this plugin. So like the team size, which is 1 player, minimum teams, which is like 2 teams, that means 2 players in this situation. Lobby wait time 30 seconds, game length 1200, which is I think like 20 minutes. Grace length, grace period, when you can't punch another player or hurt another player or yourself get hurt, like when you fall down a great height. 30 seconds, deathmatch 15 seconds, grace period, minimum chest items 4, maximum chest items 6, team still deathmatch 3, or let's put it here 2, tier 2 minimum items 2, let's put this at 4, and tier 2 maximum items, put this on 6, so that means that 6 items or between 4 and 6 items will spawn in a tier 2 chest. The same with the tier 1, like you said it here. Chest refill at 600, so that means after 10 minutes the chest will be automatically refilled. Deathmatch length 2 minutes, warn about game time every 60 seconds, so that means in the chat there will be a little message that says that the match will be over in X minutes. Start running about deathmatch at 30, so that means in 30 seconds, the last 30 seconds, there will be a warning for the deathmatch. And the feast, this is really cool. The feast, those are events at random that spawn. They spawn like, I think it was 8 or 6 ender chests, better said tier 2 chests. They spawn somewhere random with the location in the chat. You go to these locations, it's totally worth going there, by the way, because you can get stacked very easily. But right here I'm gonna put this to like 50 blocks, and one thing I really hate about this GUI is that you can just go down by 1. You can go like down, I don't know, 10 numbers or 100 numbers. You have to click if you wanna, for example, put the game time to 1000. You need to, and the default is 1200. You need to click 200 times in order to get 1000, or go into the arena config and modify it there. But then we click on save and apply. And that's it. Now if I want to put on signs, we just do this, bracket SG close bracket, top, and then this is for the stats sign. You can put in kills, or what I want, kills, wins. I'm just gonna put there wins and the rank 1, I think it is wins. Yeah, it's wins, and you can then take a skull item, skull head, put it above the sign, and then the skin of the player that's number 1 will be displayed. If you wanna put in a join sign, bracket SG bracket join, and then the map name turbulence. Click on done. There's the sign. You right click it. There. It's now good. and with here we get those items. You can enable or disable them in the config like I showed. Here we have a book that shows you everything about the plugin, explains everything, where you can vote for time like sunset, go back, items, the default items for the chest, and health. 30 health. The shop, which you see here, what they have: iron sword, stone sword, the price and everything, both of enchantment, golden apple. The kits, my kits that you currently own, like archer and warrior. You can also purchase more kits. Right now I don't have enough coins, but also here VIP kits. Now I have chosen the kit beast because I'm operator, but you can also give yourself coins with SG points. You can add, remove or set them. For me, I'm gonna give myself some coins. Let's give me 1000. Better set first. You type in the name of the player, so SG coins, then the event that you want, add, remove or set the coins, the name of the player, and then the amount. Now you see the scoreboard. I have 1100 coins. Go to kits and I can purchase myself the pro kit, and now I own it. And now let's go with a little gameplay. I'm gonna get my second account. You will see a little bit of survival games gameplay, and yeah, still I will see you guys later. Have fun with the plugin. Good job to Wazup for making such an awesome job on this plugin. And I don't know if I will be making more of those plugin reviews, but still, have a nice day, have fun with the plugin, and I will see you guys next time.
I see you falling for the darkness. Would you let me in? I'll be the one if you need guidance, if you can't breathe. Right now we're heading for the summer. We are done with fallen leaves. So call your sister and your brothers, and let's pick up every piece. No rainy days, the fog will clear away. No more time to save, set fire through the rain. Would you let me? Would you let me? Would you let me? Life is such a blessing. Would you let me? Would you let me? Would you let me? Life is such a blessing. I'll be a friend if you have problems. Never worry about a thing. Taking care of one another, climbing up the giving tree. Life is such a blessing. Oh, life is filled with mysteries. So explore and learn your lessons, and create some memories. No rainy days, the fog will clear away. No more time to save, set fire through the rain. Would you let me? Would you let me? Would you let me? Life is such a blessing. Would you let me? Would you let me? Would you let me? Life is such a blessing.
Bye.